As Shannon watered the flower beds in the garden in high spirits, she sensed someone's presence. Alright guys, welcome back to some more Umineko, When They Cry. And we have to talk about it, don't we? We have to. We have hit the 80. 80 subscribers. 80 people have decided to subscribe to my channel. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It feels like it was just a week ago. When it legit might have been. When was that I celebrated 70 subscribers? I don't know. But that is unbelievable. Thank you. Thank you. That is crazy. That is insane. It feels like, forget 70. It feels like a month ago that I celebrated 60. How are we doing this so fast? Wow. Legit. When I started around cuz I did my first Umineko video sometime, I think in November maybe, when I uploaded the first one, I don't know. Then I waited a couple months. It wasn't until January where I started properly doing Umineko videos daily. And at the time I had, not even joking, 52 subscribers. I'm not even joking, I had 52. Which is what I've gained randomly, bizarrely stretched out over many years, right? And in the last 3 months, what has basically happened is I've gained just as many subscribers as I've done in the span of 3 years. That's insane. From the start to 30 subscribers, it took me, I'm pretty sure it took me 3 years. And now from the start of January to now, at the end of March, we're about to hit April soon in a couple days. We're on 80. So I've gained another 30, or I guess it's more accurate to say 28, but that's basically 30. Wow. We round up here, okay? Engineering things, okay? We round up. Wow, okay, wow. What that is, I still cannot. I still cannot believe it. I still cannot believe it. I mean, there used to be a time where getting a subscriber was like a monthly celebration. Like, woohoo! And now it's almost happening every day. It's happening about once every 2 days now, and that is insane. Now it's gonna become a daily celebration. You're crazy, right? Are we gonna celebrate during every Umineko video? We're just gonna celebrate. Oh, new subscriber! That's what's happening right now. That is crazy. Thank you guys for the support. 80 subscribers. Wow. That is not only crazy. The fact that 100 subscribers is a possibility has just blown my mind. Not that I've just said that out loud. I can't believe it. It's not possible. It's not possible. I cannot believe it. I refuse to believe it that that's a possibility. It is, but I don't believe it. I still cannot believe it. Right? I remember when I got to 50 about a year and a half ago, and I made a special video for that. And now thinking on it, if I get 100, I have to make a special video for that. But I don't know what to do, because when I got 50, I was planning the 50th subscriber special for months, right? That was because I got up to about 46 subscribers, and I was like, oh, okay, we're about to hit 50. What do I do? It took me a long time to decide, but the rate we're going, I may not have that time. So honestly, I think I'll just plan it with my 900th video special, whenever that comes out. I think I'll just time with that. I mean, I've done 800. I've done over 800 videos now. I don't know exactly how many. I think I'll just time my if I somehow get 100 subscribers before I reach 900 videos on my channel, I think I'll time it with that. Unfortunate that we couldn't time such a. I mean, okay, I might be getting ahead of myself, because again, 20 subscribers is a lot. It's a lot. But if we do continue at this rate, it's crazy that we might actually reach that amount. Because it would have been really cool, in my opinion, to time that with the 1000 video special. Because I'm gonna reach I'm gonna reach 1000 videos soon. Just from Umineko alone, just from the amount of Umineko videos I'll make, we're going to reach 1000 videos. Just pumping out these Umineko videos, and the thing is with that, yeah, I won't be able to time 1000 videos with 100 subscribers if we continue at this rate, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, so I'll have to think of something. But if you gain 100 subscribers so quickly that my 900 video special comes out in months after, it could come out like 2 months, a month after I achieve that. Sorry, but that's how it's gonna have to go. If you guys are gonna continue being that insane, I don't know, that is crazy. But okay, we're gonna continue here. I think I've said enough for the celebration. Don't worry, we're not gonna go on a whole monologue again. Nah, we're gonna go straight to the story. No problem. All right, no problem. I know I like to talk a lot. I know myself, but we're gonna get to the story. It's fine. So, Shannon walked out of Jessica's room. Jessica was crying because she really wanted her boyfriend. Understandable. Classic teenage problems. No problem. I want to say I've been there, but I haven't. Not because I have a girlfriend, but because I've never really searched for that relationship ever. But, you know, people are different, and that at the end of the day, it is a classic teenage problem. So I get it, and I have had other problems. So yeah, voice crack there. So you know, no problem. And she was crying over that, and also over her. You know, you can tell she's insecure, and she pointed out her insecurities over to Shannon, who is the only one she trusted. Very sad to see there. I hope everything turns out well for her in the end. I mean, I hope her little relationship with Kanon goes well. I mean, I know they're both dead by now, but you know what I'm saying. I hope she can achieve, I guess if that's the right word, happiness with Kanon, and hopefully Kanon. We don't even know if Kanon reciprocates that love. So hopefully all turns out well. Yeah. Funny too, because Shannon and Kanon see each other as siblings, and she's with you know, she takes comfort in Shannon, and she loves Kanon, and then that. Of course, that's not to mention George and his relationship with Shannon. Yeah. There's a lot going on here, but okay. I'm now wondering who this someone's presence is. Shannon watered the flower beds in the garden. I suppose she sensed someone's presence. Who? Is it George? Is it Cross? I'm hoping it's Cross because I want to learn more about Cross, and he's the only person in the island right now, other than Lunon, to be fair. But Lunon, we literally don't know anything about her. But Cross is the only person we know very little about. I mean, Nazi we know a decent bit. We know a very decent bit. Shannon, we spent so much time with her. Kanon was there until the end game, you know, pretty late in episode 1. He was even in the tea party. So we know what's up. I don't recall Nanjo being here. I don't mind talking with Kenzo. I mean, Shannon and Kenzo? I don't mind that. But if it ends up being George, sure, whatever. Alright. She turned around thinking that if one of the family had come to visit, she must greet them. Oh, was it another servant? Was it Lunon? If it's Lunon, I'll take it. I'll take it if it's Lunon. And oh, wait, what? And what she saw was a witch? Was that witch? Wait. That is the only for some reason I went through all these different cast of characters, and the only person I didn't think of was that it could just straight up be the witch again. But I did not expect Beatrice to show up again. If anything, maybe okay. Look at your burn mark, Shannon. Okay, look at your burn mark. I did not expect the witch to show up again. That is actually a shock that Beatrice is here. Wait a minute. Has a time skip happened? Or, you know, I say time skip. But has Has it been some time? So wait a minute. If some time has passed, because she says it's been some time. I was assuming that this is the day after or something. But I guess during the between chapters, right? Between chapters, you know how between chapters we saw how the sun, it went from being night to being day, and then I'm guessing a big time skip happened then. So the entire time Shannon was talking to Jessica, I could only assume that that happened after a couple weeks, maybe a month after George visited, which means, but no, it seemed like it didn't happen too long after, right? It seems like it didn't happen too long after because they were talking about the date they went in. But then that begs the question of how long ago they went on that date. That's the other thing. When did they go to their aquarium? And then how yeah, the way I'm assuming it happened is they went to the aquarium, and then George, instead of going back to wherever his family lives, came to Rokkenjima along with Shannon. And that's just an assumption. The stories never told us that. As far as I'm aware, I might be wrong. I might be blind. And then George went back, and then a day after, a bit after, she talked with Jessica about boyfriends and stuff, and the fact that she never did it with George. And wait a minute, but no, she got her burn mark before. Wait. She met Beatrice before she was talking to Jessica. Yeah, because no, she got the burn mark for Beatrice while George was in there. Unless there was a time skip there too. Unless there was a time skip between when... Okay. So, let's see. I'm making a much bigger deal out of this than I feel like I need to. But, so they went on this aquarium, and then at some point George visited the island. Whether it was right after the date or not, doesn't matter right now. He just visited. Then, for sure, they were talking to each other in the flower garden, just this garden right here, just like now. And then, whether it was after George left the island or not, Shannon met Beatrice because she... No, it was definitely on the same day, because the entire reason she met Beatrice was because she did a bad job cleaning. So she had to go to the reception hall, and the entire reason she did a bad job cleaning was because of what happened with Eva, and that happened on the same day George was there. So, okay, the Beatrice stuff must have happened while George was still on the island. We know that. And Kanon was there too, and Lunan was there, okay? So that means... And talking to Jessica could have happened after George left, after meeting the witch. Could have happened after George left, but if it did happen after George left, could not have happened too long after George left, right? Because they're talking about the date that didn't happen, I'm assuming, not too long ago, okay? And then the boyfriend talk. But Beatrice is saying now that it's been quite some time, so I'm assuming the day when George was here, it's been a long time. I don't know how, I don't know if it's been weeks or months. I'm assuming months, because Beatrice is a 1,000-year-old witch. So I'm just saying, I feel like if I was 1,000 years old, a couple days or maybe a few weeks would not be a long time. I'm just saying. So, yeah. And the burn mark, which was only supposed to appear for a couple days, I guess that doesn't exist anymore now, right? So, okay. It's good that I said all of that though, because now I have my thoughts on the timeline back in place. Okay, I can, I can. I'm back on track, I think. How are you? Not just that, has George gone on his marriage date yet? Marriage thingy yet? Because that's when he was supposed to meet the girl most suitable for him, right? Which also means that, yeah. And I guess until now, Shannon still hasn't broken the mirror then? Still? Hasn't? We know she ends up doing it, but we don't know if she's done it quite yet. She also learns how to ride a boat, or use a boat, speedboat or whatever, which is kind of cool actually, because I don't know how to do that. And whenever someone does something that I don't know how to do, I just find that cool. Even if it's easy to do, I don't care. You know how to do something I don't know how to do. You're cool. That's cool. That's my mindset. That's cool. You know how to juggle 7 balls at once. That's cool. Alright. Anyway, as Beatrice said on the Rose Arch. I think it's Arch. I'm pretty sure it's Arch. I'm kind of bad at this. She happily blew on her pipe. Oh my god, so there is smoke coming out of that. She is smoking then? Is she actually smoking from the... Oh, I would love that. That would immediately just her act. It would immediately make me like her, the way she acts more. Imagine that, a witch just smokes that staff. That looks like a freaking staff. She just smokes. That's awesome. Okay. Also, don't sit on the roses. Come on now. Oh wait, Rose Arch. Forget it. Okay, I was saying don't sit on the roses. You're gonna ruin them after Shannon's hard work. But she's only sitting on the Rose Arch. My bad. Sitting in a place like that will crush the roses. Oh, okay. So okay. Never mind. Okay. I thought the Rose Arch was just these things on the side. Okay, no. She properly sitting on the roses, just crushing them. Aw. After Shannon's hard work at keeping them up. And it might have been dangerous if he fell off the arch, but after all, this was a witch. Might have been dangerous and everything. Huh. That was surely an unnecessary concern. Yeah, I don't think, yeah. Wait, so she has made progress. So wait, if Beatrice, the fact that Beatrice is asking this makes me think that this is actually straight up after she broke the mirror, right? Because she's saying relationship with George progressed, and she's replying yes like this. That leads me to believe she has broken the mirror, and this is Beatrice giving back on her promise, right? Getting back. Oh! Yeah. Yeah, that's confirmation. Okay, so this is after she broke the mirror. Got it. This is after that scene at the start of episode 2 that we saw a couple parts ago. Got it.
当然よ。わらわの魔法はてきめんである。
Instantaneous.
そなたにはまるで二人が出会うのはあらかじめ決められた運命であったかのように感じているかもしれぬ。だがそれは間違いよ。夢運命だなどと思うでないぞ。
Has nothing to do with fate. It's magic. It's worked.
それは分かってます。
The witch was calling attention to something. 2 things actually. The fact that it's not fate and the fact that the world runs on love again. Is that it? That originally her relationship with George had been completely impossible. Oh, come on now. Don't rub it in. Don't rub salt on the wound. Come on now. In the wound. And that her magic power was so great it could manipulate that fate. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Okay, I was looking at it from another perspective, but okay, this is the perspective the visual novel wants me to think about it. Like, okay. Shannon had become swept up in these sweet days and had started to fall under the illusion that all fate was revolving around her. Right. But the witch's words made her remember. Her relationship with George had originally been impossible. No, might also be impossible in the future as well. What? Why would it be impossible in the future? She literally, changed fate for it to be possible for you.
すまぬ。医者と同じよ。病に悩めばすがるくせに、治れば感謝も忘れる。魔女が感謝された試しはないのでな。つい卑屈になってしまった。
Hey, I thank my doctors. I don't know about you.
許すがいい。
Forgive me.
感謝の気持ちを忘れたことはありません。ベアトリーチェ様のお力で幸せな思いができていること。
I wonder what made her go over the edge. Was it her conversation with Jessica or something? what made... Because at the start she declined, remember? When did Shannon go, you know what? Nah, I want to achieve this happiness. I wonder.
そしてそのお力がなければ私とジョージ様が寄り添う運命がなかったこと決して忘れたことはありません。
I've never forgotten that.
すまぬすまぬ。いじめに来たわけではないのにな。
The witch is surprisingly nice to Shannon, which makes sense though, because she's supposed to be nice to people who respect her, and Shannon so far has only respected her, so it makes sense. But Shannon, I feel like Shannon just respects anybody though. I feel like if I was in the visual novel, Shannon would just respect me too. She'd just be like, hello, who are you though? Why is a black man on this island? That's it. Are you from this country? What? Oh, I made myself laugh too much with that one. No, but seriously. Okay.
口が悪いのはわらわが性分。
Talking really is just my personality. You know what? Making dumb jokes is also just my personality. That nobody laughs at other than myself. I just make jokes that I laugh at myself at. I laugh at. And I have horrible grammar. There you go. That's also true.
許されよ。
Do you forgive me? Do you forgive me to audience people watching?
それより聞いたぞ聞いたぞ。
Really grapevine.
二人きりで旅行に行ったとな。
Wait. Oh. Wait. I think I may have gotten the timelines messed up again. But I think I got him back on track now that she's mentioned this. I see. So George came in. I see. She had her meeting with Beatrice, right? We saw that last part, 2 parts ago, both. I don't know. And then, oh my god. And then, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and then, after having her meeting with Beatrice, time passed, and George left. Okay, and then it was after that they went on a date. So after no, and then first she broke the mirror on the reef, and then she went on a date with George, and then she came back, and then Jessica and her had that talk, and now this is happening after that talk. Got it. I see. So if we ignore the prologue of episode 1, the very start, everything that happened in episode 1 was just a prologue to everything that happened at the prologue of episode 1. Episode 2. I'm sorry. I can't speak. Okay? I can't speak. Everything that happened after the opening song of episode 2 was just a prologue to the prologue of episode 2. And then, now chapter 2 is starting up now. After the start of episode 2. Oh my god. I hope that made sense. That probably didn't make sense. But I think I get it. And if you don't get it, I get it. So nah, I'm joking. Nah, okay, but I think I get it now. Just in case you don't get it. Okay, I need to have everybody on board. So she met right? Her and George and Jessica were talking. They had a discussion. Then Eva came in. Okay. Then George had to discuss the marriage meeting stuff. Then she did a terrible job cleaning. Then she met Beatrice and made that deal. After making that deal, at some point she broke the mirror on the reef. Then she went on a date with George. Then she came back. and had that discussion with Jessica about boyfriends at the start of last part. And now, just after that conversation, we're seeing this. Okay, so explain it in human ways now, okay, not in monkey amin ways. Alright, that should make sense, hopefully. Hopefully that makes sense. So that's what's going on. Hopefully everybody's on board with that, because I'm on board with that.
さぞや楽しかったであろう。
Shit was quite fun. Yeah, but they didn't bang, so Jessica's super disappointed now. Literally. Well, you know, I'm not even gonna mention it. Jessica's just sad now.
はい。とても楽しかったです。
Actually, that's crazy from Shannon, though. No, the more I think of it, that's crazy. So, she had a witch help her. Literally, a god of the universe, in a sense, right? Who just can alter reality and fate. She had her help to get a boyfriend when, to get George, when everybody was calling her a lowlife, you know, between Nazi and, well, okay, maybe Nazi never called her lowlife, but certainly Eva did, and Beatrice kinda did too. And then she had her help, and then she's consoling Jessica, who's crying about not being able to get a boyfriend. That's kinda, I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, you know, I wish all the best for Shannon, but I don't know how to feel about that. Oh yeah, also, Shannon now knows how to use a speedboat or a bow. That's great. But anyway, yeah, I don't know how to feel about her being with Jessica, crying about not being. I don't know. That just kind of gets me a bit, because Shannon wasn't fated to get George. That's what irks me. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. And Jessica's all jealous of her and everything. Jessica never is not getting any help from the witch, so we'll move on. Shannon's face suddenly grew bright. The witch laughed lightly, as though that transformation was worth money. Oh, okay.
もはやそなたの思い人は一方的に思うだけの存在ではない。
I see.
互いに思い思われる恋人同士よ。
But I also don't fully know how to feel about this either, regarding George. What if George doesn't actually love Shannon? Well, maybe he had something going for her, right? He didn't. But what if? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. You know, this entire situation is so weird, because fate has literally been altered now, and I'm not saying that the love was one-sided, but Beatrice is certainly certain that it was one-sided and that George was gonna get another woman for himself. So I don't know how to feel about Shannon changing fate and having George be in love with her, where maybe he wouldn't really have been in love with her, you know? That just kind of troubles me a bit. This is why you shouldn't change fate, guys. Although I understand why Shannon did it, though. After seeing everything that's happened to her.
愛に満たされた二人にとって世界はただそれだけで成立する。
Right, because the world formula is made up of love. Thank you, Beatrice.
素晴らしき理想の世界かな。
I don't know. This is like, you know what this reminds me of? We'll get into this in a second.
魔女も焼こうというもの。
Even witches were jealous. Okay. You know what this reminds me of? You guys know how I love babbling a lot, but it reminds me of the fate discussion in Persona 5 Royal. No spoilers, but in the third semester, okay, after the original Persona 5 game is done, right? There's a third semester in Royal, right? The definitive edition, basically, of Persona 5 that I played on my channel, of course, and I couldn't record that, which sucked. But anyway, there was a topic about fate, right, regarding the villain there and the protagonist. No spoilers again, in case you haven't played Persona 5 Royal or whatever. But yeah, there was a topic about fate, and then changing fate to the way the ideal world is, like she's talking about, right? your peripherals. Yeah, a wonderful ideal world, so to speak, right? That was a whole topic brought up in Persona 5 World, because in Persona 5 World, I'm not gonna go into detail, but some changing of fate was done so that people can get their ideal world, right? All I'll say is, not to go too major into spoilers, but all I'll say is the protagonist himself, Joker, was like, nah. He was like, nah, we don't want that. I don't want that, right? But it felt as if the the person trying to push that ideal world narrative, I didn't feel like that person was a bad person, because they wanted the best for everybody. Okay, they wanted a peaceful world, and from that POV, I don't think their intentions were bad. They're the only person in Persona 5 Royal that I didn't see as legit having bad intentions. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the other people, I'll just say in Persona 5 Royal, they were genuinely just evil. I mean, they genuinely just, for example, ran, I don't know, I won't get it. There's legit mafia, okay? I think we can all agree mafia's bad, okay? There was mafia, there was corruption, there was all these sorts of horrible stuff. But this person genuinely was trying to do, intentions were trying to do good. They were trying to do good. But in turn, kind of messed up everyone's lives because they changed fate. And the protagonist was like, nah, I didn't have any of that. The protagonist just, nah. I'm not gonna say how it ended up being, but because I don't want to get too deep into spoilers, like I said. But yeah, I mean, it's such a hard topic, because yeah, it's great, a wonderful world, ideal world, sure, but if it's not meant to be, then it's not meant to be, you know? It's not meant to be, right? Because I don't know. I'm thinking of myself here as George, right? Rather than, because we're seeing this from Shannon's perspective, right? And I feel like the visual novels doing that on purpose so that we can see it from Shannon's perspectives and we won't criticize her as much, right? And I get that, right? Because if from Shannon's perspective, it's completely understandable, right? She wants love and she'll get it. That's great, right? But then I'm thinking from if I was George, George is unaware of this, of course, as of right now. I think after he dies and meets Beatrix and stuff, he might be aware that there's more stuff going on. But if I was George, right, and I originally didn't love a girl, for example, well, maybe I thought she was cool. Well, okay, cool girl, right? You're nice and everything. All right, no problem. And then I learned that, and then I stopped falling in love with her, right? As if it's not like something changed in me, but it's just fate changed in a way, and I started being in love with her. But I'm not aware of it. And then I learned, oh yeah, by the way, we're not supposed to fall in love with her. She just did a thing that altered fate so that you would. You were actually going to be in love in the other world, in the real world. You're supposed to be in love with another girl, and be with her and die with her, whatever. And if I was George, it's not like, I don't think I'd be mad, right? I don't think I would. I don't think I'd be mad at the girl. I don't think so. Especially if I genuinely am in love with her, right? I don't think I'd be mad. I just wouldn't feel right. It just wouldn't feel right. It's like, right? I wouldn't call it fake love, but it's just, And the thing is with that too, I'm gonna mention another game I played. This is why I ramble so much, alright? Alright, I have to say this though. But this is why too. In Kingdom Hearts, okay? We're gonna bring in another game that I've also played on my channel. This one I played fully, alright? Not all of it is commentary, but I played it fully. There's a game in Kingdom Hearts called Chain of Memories, okay? It also takes up similar themes. Oh man, it's like all games I play just take up the similar themes here. But in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, the main protagonist, Sora, again, I won't go too deep into spoilers, but basically, his memories get played with, okay? It's a similar theme, you see what I'm saying? You can see where I'm going with this. His memories get played with, and since he was a kid, right, he's always been friends. Well, Kingdom Hearts doesn't deal with love. People don't love each other in Kingdom Hearts, although there's a lot of fan art and shipping in Kingdom Hearts. It's a big thing over there. I don't know if it's a big thing in the Umineko community, because I haven't interacted with the Umineko community at all, other than you guys commented in my videos. Because I don't want to get spoiled at all. And as of right now, I've been successful in not being spoiled, so I don't want to get spoiled. But in Kingdom Hearts, there's big shipping community, and of course, people ship characters with each other. But in the games, there's never any actual proper sign of them being shipped or then actually being together. There's no clear sign of they love you, I love you. It's always kind of friendly love, not actual romantic love. Unlike Umineko, where there's clear romantic love here. But Sora just cares for a girl a lot, okay? And besides, it's a kid's game, so it makes sense. But Sora, yeah, kind of a kid's game. It's 7-year-olds can play it, although it's very convoluted. Anyway, I've gone off topic there. So Sora gets his memories played. Originally he's really cared for this one girl, but then its memories get toyed with, so he gets implanted memories of, instead of being with this girl, he was with this other girl, and he ends up being in love with this other girl and going, I want to protect this girl and all that. And then throughout the story, some people make fun of him, like, haha, you in love with this girl, you're so weird. Oh my god. And then a bunch of confusing stuff happens, but basically, by the end, I don't know how to do it without spoiling. Can I say this without spoiling? I don't want to be someone who spoils stuff, so I want to try to. Let's see. Okay, I can do this. Basically, the girl herself tells Sora, who's the protagonist, that she knows about the fact that his memories were played with, and she knows that he's not supposed to actually be in love with her. Well, in love with her, friendly love. Remember, Kingdom Hearts. There's no actual clear romantic signs, but friendly love. Okay, and but the fan fiction in Kingdom Hearts, of course, is big, right? There's people. Someone told me that this visual novel is over 1 million words long. There's fan fictions in Kingdom Hearts that have like 300,000 words. I am not even joking. The Kingdom Hearts shippers are wild. But anyway, friendly love, and she admits that she knew that he actually got implanted those memories. So she gives him the offer of basically going, you know what? Fine, I'm willing to like let that go, right? I know you don't love me. You don't actually want to love me or protect me, and that's fine. So, she was willing to just throw it all away and be lonely, because she's a very lonely girl. Okay, ever since she was quote unquote born, that is all I'll say about that. She's very lonely. Did not have any friends, and I won't go into too much detail there. But yeah, she was willing to go back into that loneliness, which is terrible loneliness, by the way. Anyone would feel bad for that girl. Just as bad as Shannon's, if not even worse than how Shannon is having it, because Shannon has Kanon helping her and stuff. That girl is super lonely. Alright, I just wanted to say that. So she was willing to give up this quote-unquote fated love that Sora got implanted in him through his memories. And she was like, I know it's not what you're actually, it's not fated to happen this way. And she admits that. And Sora, the protagonist, he goes, nah, I don't care if these memories are fake, because in my heart, and of course Kingdom Hearts rules were clear, but he says, in my heart, these feelings I have, they're real. I really like you. I want to protect you. I want to help you. These feelings are real. I don't care if the memories are implanted in me. What my heart tells me that you're a special person. Anyway, I don't care. Right? And then eventually he says, I love the other girl too, but you're special too. And that, of course, the girl appreciates a lot. But I won't get into detail. Kingdom Hearts, I won't get into detail. But yeah. So basically, why did I mention that? And why did I want to Persona 5 Royal? Because it's kind of contrasting in a way. Contrasting views with how Sora, he wasn't okay with having his memories toyed with. He even specifically said, I'm not okay with having memories toyed with. Or I'm not okay with fate being changed like that. But these feelings are real anyway, so I want to keep them, and they're precious. That's the philosophy that Sora got from that experience. While in Persona 5 Royal, the philosophy was, nah, go back to the original world and the one that was fated to happen, and you know, if go back to the original world and just continue things as it's fated to happen, right? So it's a bit of different philosophy, but they take up similar themes, not the exact same, but similar enough. And both of those I feel like can be kind of applied here, with Shannon changing fate to have Jodie in love with her, right? So I wonder if this vision novel is also gonna take that sort of theme into account and go, whether or not, and start seeing it from George's perspective, where George has a Sora type of moment from Kingdom Hearts, where he goes, alright, so fate didn't actually mean for us to be together, but these feelings are real. Or whether it's gonna take more the Persona 5 Royal route and go where George gets angry at Beatrice and tells her, and sides with Battler, for example, because Battler doesn't believe in her, right? So maybe George sides with Battler and goes, hey, turn it back fate how it's supposed to be. Alright? Maybe. The Persona 5 Royal route. Maybe. We'll see. We shall see. But both very relevant in this discussion. And actually, funnily enough, I never noticed the theme similarity between Kingdom Hearts Hidden Memories and Persona 5 Royal until I'm reading this right now. So, immediately I want to thank Umineko for making me notice that. That's actually really cool how the themes kind of play together there, even though they're done differently. And Kingdom Hearts World especially works in bizarre ways, very different from the real world, unlike Persona 5 World, which is more believable. And Umineko, I think, so far at least, has been more believable, although it's been pretty crazy. So, yeah, Kingdom Hearts World is a world of magic and a bunch of weird stuff. But I love it anyway. It's my favorite video game franchise, so of course I love it. Anyway, back to this. Let's keep reading. I went on a whole talk there, and I know, and that's what I do. Okay, that's what I do. Feel free to jump over those if you're not interested. If you're only interested in me reading. Alright. To pair falling in love is all they need in the world. I wonder if ideal world. Yep, even witches will be jealous. Alright. Beatrice laughed pleasantly. That smile was without a trace of malice, making her look as though she blessed the lover's secret meaning from the bottom of her heart. Sorry. After that day, Beatrice had shown herself before Shannon every once in a while. Oh, so after their first meeting. Okay, interesting. It's as if Shannon was kind of the instigator to the whole murders that happened in episode 1. I feel like then, if Shannon plays this much of a role with Beatrice, and of course then Maria comes into the fray, but if Shannon does play that big of a role, I wonder if Shannon and Beatrice had a talk with each other when Shannon died in episode 1, before getting found in the storehouse. Or if Shannon died at all back then. Like, remember the puppet body theory? Now, it's possible Shannon just came up with that puppet body and made it possible, just like Battler imagined. But yeah, now I wonder what really happened when Shannon died in episode 1. Did Beatrice and her have a last little talk, or Beatrice said, oh, okay, I'm gonna kill you now, but don't worry, I'm gonna make sure you're in the Golden Land, or George is gonna invite you to the Golden Land or something? I wonder. That actually brings up some interesting thoughts there regarding what really happened. Alright. Even now, Shannon still thought of her as a creepy being. Understandable. I would too. However, she was also hugely indebted to this person for bestowing the magic that had given her the relationship she had with George. So Shannon was trying with all her might not to be surprised or scared.
そうだった。ベアトリーチェ様。 旅行のお土産にお菓子を買ってきたんです。よかったらそのベアトリーチェ様もいかがでしょうか。
Some confectionery. Dude, imagine if Beatrice all of a sudden goes, "Oh my god, that's exactly what I needed to beat some." That's exactly what I needed to to beat the demons. Like, oh, perfect. Thank you.
ほう。
Oh, Cross 2.0. she's doing the cross. Oh, that's a cross thing to do. Oh my god. Okay, okay.
魔女に見上げたの？
A souvenir for a witch? What's with her face? She almost doesn't look pleased. Hey, hey, it's for you. It's for you. Oh. It seemed that even the witch who boasted of living for 1,000 years hadn't been able to predict that she would receive a souvenir from a pair of sweet lovers. Damn. Maybe when you're happy, you wanna give others some of that happiness too. That's a happy thing. Happyception. When she saw that surprised expression, Shannon thought of the witch as a friend for the first time. Oh. Oh. Look at that! Look at that! You know, you can be friends with a witch. If Beatrice existed, I think I'm down to be friends with her. Like, okay, she may be a bit, you know, may think of me and all other humans as just scum or, you know, lowlives, mongrels, like Gilgamesh puts it. But, you know, I mean, I'm down to, if she's down to be friends, I'm down to be friends. But listen, no kneeling down to kiss her toes. None of that. I'm not a friend with you anymore. But like, you know, just friends, natural friends. You know, no kissing toes, none of that here. Okay, and I'd be down to be friends with her if that's the case. Okay, I know Battler's completely against believing in her, but you know. Ho ho.
ラードと小麦粉で作った東洋クッキーか。
Wheat flour and lard. Ho ho. They've gone to the beach.
それを西洋風にチョコで包むとは、まさに和洋折衷、菓子のシルクロードよの。
The Silk Road of confectionery. Nice.
なんだ。
So why are you in Japan, Beatrice? Also, that's the first. Again, what's with her new face? Is this the first time she's made a face like that?
何がおかしい？
What's so funny? That a witch is acting normal, I guess, for the first time? Maybe Shannon's just had that realization that, maybe witches aren't that different from us after all. Even she can be interested in stuff, you know? She's having that realization that, okay, Beatrice is someone you can hang out with. Why was I so scared of her? She might be just like me, with powers. She might be just like, you know, another girl with powers. That's it.
失礼いたしました。
Yeah, you know what? What if she's just a you know, girl with powers? Whether that makes her crazy or not. This mysterious witch, who surely held a terrifying power, exactly, was jumping down on the trees one after another, making a sound like a squirrel stuffing walnuts into its mouth. Yeah, natural. After a while, Shannon couldn't conceal her laughter.
しそうになったぞ。
So you have taste buds too then? Nice.
そなたには今度ネロのドルチェビータでも振る舞おうぞ。
Never heard of that.
バラは永遠の愛の象徴。
Are there roses in the Dolce Vita that are pronounced wrong, I'm sure?
今のそなたにはバラのドルチェこそがふさわしかろう。
She said Dolce, I think. Dolce Vita from Nero. Would be appropriate for you now? The witch was in a great mood, having enjoyed the modern treats to the full.
これ
Another treat?
本当にありがとうございました。もう私には十分だと思いますのでお返しします。
She returned this. What did the witch give her that she wants to return? The burn mark doesn't count. The thing that Shannon had softly set on the table was a gold-colored butterfly brooch. When did she get that? Butterfly brooch.
返さずともよい。
I guess at some point she gave it to her, unless I'm actually dumb and forgot that she gave that to her.
それに持ち続けていれば、
Oh,
二人の仲はこれからも永劫に盤石であろうが。
got it. So that's the thing she got at some point after breaking the mirror as a relationship holder. I see. But right, because we never searched her body, did we? Because we said, yeah, we never searched her body. Because I was gonna say we didn't find that, right, in episode 1 when she died. We didn't find no golden brooch. At least I don't remember us finding any golden brooch. I was gonna say that that's weird, but it makes sense because we never searched bodies because we wanted the police to to investigate, and we didn't want to mess up the place. So it makes sense why we didn't find it. But yeah, continue holding that. Your relationship should remain firm in perpetuity. And unless she gave it to someone else or threw it away, which I doubt. That's probably the explanation why we didn't find it when she died.
出会いのきっかけは確かに魔法の力で与えてもらったかもしれません。でもその出会いを永遠のものにする努力は二人で協力し合って続けていくものだと思います。
See, yeah, but even then, the magic power still got in the way of the other girl that was apparently supposed to get him anyway. So yeah, sure, yeah, you can make the effort, and George can, even from the depths of his heart, actually love you. I don't know how to feel about it, I don't feel wrong about it. I don't dislike you for making that choice, Shannon. I hope you understand this. I'm not saying you're a bad person for doing it. Not at all. I'm just saying I don't feel right about it. I don't feel like you're fully justified for me, for the way I see it. Although I could be wrong in seeing this from a wrong perspective. But,
愛もバラと同じか。過ぎた世日は根を腐らせる。
too much magic is bad.
苦労せねば育めぬ花もあろう。
Facts.
ならば好きにするがよい。
Facts.
身につけず宝石箱の中にしまうもよかろう。
You may keep it in a box rather than on your person. Oh.
それはそなたに送ったわらわの行為だ。
Find the box. Everybody find the box. So, this has gone from find the gold to find the box. Find the golden brooch.
それを返されてはわらわも愉快ではない。
Okay, witch.
申し訳ございません。そういう意味で言ったわけじゃ。
That's not what I... Cackle, cackle.
気を害してなどおらぬ。そのブローチはすでにそなたのもの。
I like the way she said brooch. Or maybe I'm saying it wrong, but... Brooch. Ooh. I don't know. I like the pronunciation of stuff.
わらわとの友情の証にせいぜい大事にしてくれれば少しは気も慰む。
She's declaring it friendship? Let's go. Nice job, Shannon.
持ち続けそのご利益を得るもよし宝石箱にしまい込むもよし望むなら恋路に悩む別のものに譲ろうとそなたの勝手だ。
Give it to another who's worrying about love. Jessica, where did you keep the brooch? We know Jessica's the brooch now. Okay, I see where this is going. So, Jessica received two things. She received the scorpion charm from Maria. She received the brooch from Shannon. Wait, okay, she hasn't done it yet, but I mean... Give it to another person who's worried about love. Come on now. She's giving it to Jessica. So Jessica's received two things. She gave... But she decided to give the scorpion thing charm to Nazi. And I guess she kept the brooch because it was so important because she wanted love? I don't know about that.
ただ大事にしてくれればよい。
You should regard it as important.
さすがに粗末にされては心が痛むでな。
Right, no, I get that. Because if it's a sign of your friendship and she didn't really take care of it, then it means she doesn't really care about your friendship. Yeah, no, I get it. I'm with you, Beatrice. I will take care of it too if we were proper friends, Beatrice. Fact. I'm with you. Okay, I wouldn't clean it every day, but you know what I'm saying? If I keep it in a box, every so often I'll check up on the box, okay? Like, I bought One Piece manga volumes, right? But in a box, One Piece box set 4, you know? Like, I have the box laying around there, alright? This is my sign of love to One Piece. I'm not saying I clean the box every day, but I'm making sure the box and the manga volumes too, all the volumes are in decent shape, okay? Like that's something I get, okay? I'm not gonna just let the box get dirty. Damn. Then how much do I really love One Piece, you know? Can't be having a dusty room, dusty box. Nah. We gotta clean the room because clean the room too means you love yourself. Think about that. Clean. Nah. Taking a shower means you love yourself. It's like cleaning yourself. Then cleaning the room, you love yourself. See that? You love yourself when you take care of yourself. I think a good if you're struggling with loving yourself, I think a good start is legit just doing things that take care of yourself. Because if you do things that take care of yourself, your brain just automatically goes, you know what? I'm awesome. Not joking. Fact, it works. See, this is how I end up liking myself. Even though I make these videos that are pretty, where I'm pretty trash and I'm not completely unfunny, but you know, at least works for me. Okay, at least I don't have super low self-esteem. I'll take that. Alright, and that's why. Just like Shannon gives away happiness, hopefully she does. I want to give away self-esteem. You know, we are all amazing people. I think. No exceptions, so we got this. It's 4 degrees outside right now. Celsius. Okay, some of you guys watching this may be American and go, oh my god, that's cold. Celsius. I forget that I have to specify stuff like that here. If I ever go kilograms, or you know, I'll make sure to do it in pounds and all that. I'll make sure. Now we're taking. Unfortunately, I can't speak all the languages, but we're taking everyone along on the right here. Okay, if Shannon goes, I'm 168 centimeters tall. We're taking everyone for the ride. We're going. I don't know how much that is in American, or I say American, but I should say imperial because the US aren't the only isn't the only country that uses the system. But what is that? 168 centimeters. This is a complete guess. I'm not even gonna Google it. 168 centimeters. That's more or less what. I don't know about Japan, but for me here, that's a bit shorter than average for females. So, what is average height in? What is the average female height in the US? Okay. I'm gonna make a guess. 168 centimeters. 5'4". I'm probably so wrong. That's probably like 150 centimeters, and you guys are gonna laugh at me, going like, "Oh my god, this guy got it so wrong." Holy crap! that was a random guess. Okay, I tried. Listen, I tried. I don't know what the average height for women is in feet, so that was literally a complete guess. I'm probably very wrong. Does it sound shorter? Okay, as far as this is what I know. Again, we're going very off topic from Umineko, but this is what I know of the American units. Or I keep saying American. I know they're not specifically just American, but this is what I know. 6 feet tall is considered tall, even for guys. Like guys for 6 feet tall, that's a tall thing. Okay, and for us, I'd say you start getting tall when you're like, you know, for the way in centimeters or meters, whatever. 100 and I would say 180, 80-ish is when you start getting tall. Okay, 183 maybe, 184. Yeah, you're tall at that point. Like, you're pretty tall. Even for a guy, you're up there. Okay, 182, 3, 4-ish. So I'd imagine that's probably around the line where 6 foot is. I may be wrong. I may be completely. It might be 186 or something. Maybe the Americans are just have super high standards for height, but I'm guessing it's around there, because that's how it is for us. But then short, I guess if you're for a male, I guess short would be, well, I say short, but like less than average, a decent bit less than average. I would say for a male maybe 170 centimeters. But even that's not nah, that's not, is that short? You're not really short. You're not super short then. You're not that short. Let's go with 167 centimeters maybe. Then you're definitely less than average. If you're 176 centimeters for a man, for a male. I am personally, I'm dead on average, by the way. I'm so average. I'm not tall. I'm not short. I'm super average. I'm 177, I believe. 177, 178 centimeters. So very average for a male. Alright, let's go back on track. Okay, let's get back on track. We're going very off topic. But what was I even talking about height? Oh yeah, I somehow went to imperial units somehow when we were talking about something. I don't know. We got there though. We got there in the end. We're going back to the visual novel. If you did not take care of it. Oh yeah, we're talking about how we need to take care of the box, and it's somehow that correlated to height. I don't know why. But okay, we move. According to Beatrice, she had appeared several times in the past in response to a person's summons, so that she could give them an item imbued with some kind of magical power. Right. To Kenzo. But where did Kenzo first hear about Beatrice then? So that she could give them an item imbued with some kind of magical power. So like the gold, the hidden gold. Because she appeared in front of Kenzo's summons, right? The thing is with Shannon already knew who Beatrice was just by working here in the island because of Kenzo and the portrait. So she already knew. Where did Kenzo learn about her though? If someone has to call out to her, that means Kenzo at some point must have gone, Beatrice! Apparently a witch like you exists. Come on out. Someone must have told him about it. Just saying. Well, did she just appear in front of a random young lad trying to make it through life and go, oh, okay, I can give you, I don't know. I don't know. However, most of them, after they used that power to resolve their worries, would quickly come to think of that power as creepy, and forgetting their feelings of thanks, they would throw away the items they had been given with disgust. Oh. Feel bad for Beatrice. No, I don't. she's a witch. Alright.
だからわらわの行為に素直に感謝された試しは多くない。
That makes sense.
いや、初めてか。
The first time? You've lived for 1,000 years. That's crazy that this is the first time. That's crazy. Imagine Beatrice is actually just a poor soul. Like, she's laughing at everyone now, but that's just a response to her just very sad, emotional past. Poor soul where nobody loves her because she's a witch, and people are scared of her because she's a witch, and people just call her a witch, a demon, a crazy woman. You're weird and all that, which is why she developed the persona of, you know what? Yes, I am a witch, and you guys are mongrels. You know, you're right. She kind of developed that persona. It's like in One Piece where Robin, because she could read illegal ancient texts that you shouldn't be able to read. Basically, the world government is hiding information that they don't want the world to know, and this information is written in ancient texts that nobody in the world can read, but Nico Robin can, and because of that, she's been called a demon all her life. You're a demon. You're crazy. You're a weird girl. You're whatever. And then she goes, you know, you're right. I am a demon, and she turns into a literal demon. Like, that was a cool transformation. But okay, back. Listen, One Piece has been living rent free in my head since Sunday, since that One Piece chapter. Okay, that was one of the best chapters of One Piece, so of course it's been living rent free in my head. Anyway, back to visual for real. We need to get through this. We've gone really slow this part. I feel like I've talked a lot this part. I feel like. The witch laughed heartily, but it looked like a sad laugh to Shannon's eyes. You know what I'm saying? I said I wouldn't talk a lot this part, but Shannon literally said what I said. What if the witch is just sad? Just a sad poor girl that just people just... What if? What if... Do witches have children? Like, how did they get... How do witches get born? She's 1,000 years old, so what caused her to be born 1,000 years ago? You feel me? So... Maybe the witches had babies, and maybe both her parents died or something, and she just became a lonely girl. But because she's a witch, everyone just found her weird and creepy and annoying, and it's sad. But after 1,000 years, she's developed this sort of person she is now. And if the story goes in that direction, then they'll make me feel bad for Beatrice when I never expected to feel bad for her. Ah. She herself had been like that in the past. No, maybe she was still like that now. Oh yeah! Yeah, that's true! Shannon is similar. In a similar situation where she's a servant, and of course it is her job, but she's a servant doing all this stuff, but she never really gets appreciated. Nazi just keeps going, what are you doing? You're terrible. And Eva's going like, yeah, you're low life, you're less than human, you know, George will never be with you, or George will get a good wife and stuff. Stuff like that. So it's similar. They're similar. Maybe this is why episode 2 has decided to focus this much on Shannon, because there's similarities between them. I can see it. I can see it. I can see that sort of thing. Beatrice was definitely a witch with a strange and terrifying power. Yeah, that aspect is that's something we can't forget. Okay, she's not human. Most likely, no one would go along with her if they could help it. And even though on occasion they relied on her strange power, it had undoubtedly resulted in fear more often than gratitude. It must have deeply hurt the witch when that repeated over and over. I mean, at some point surely she stopped caring, right? Surely she gets shocked when someone actually does appreciate her. From the moment that she realized this, Shannon decided to stop being frightened of Beatrice. That had surely tormented her for over 1,000 years. Maybe she really liked the treats. Beatrice, who normally spoke abusively, praised the black tea that Shannon served her and looked to be in remarkably high spirits. Maybe she's not so different after all. Who would have thought? On such terms, the witch and the servant grew animated, talking about the trip with George. What if the witch killing everyone on the island for her was just like, you know, us playing Grand Theft Auto 5. You just kill people and we don't really care about what's happening, and then that just might be how the witch sees it, you know? Just it's all just a dumb little game, you know? Maybe she's just human and we just don't understand where she's coming from. You know, do you think the NPCs in Grand Theft Auto, if they had intelligence, do you think they'd go, why is the person playing as that person killing me and doesn't care about me dying? I'm scared of that person. They're omnipotent. They can do whatever they want. I mean, there's hacks in place that they can just use rockets to... What if of course, we know... Okay, as far as I know, we know they're not sentient or something like that. We know those NPCs are NPCs. They're coding. But... So when they run away from us in Grand Theft Auto, we know they're fake running away from us. But that's kind of what if? What if the witch is just like that, except she actually can interact with us? Damn. Alright. You know, we'll leave it at that for now. Did anime talk about the trip with George? Shannon didn't know much about Beatrice. First off, she was a ghost-like being who appeared in unexpected places at different unexpected times. Oh my god, I can't speak. Can't read. And it seemed that not everyone could perceive that she was there. Yeah, Battler can't because he had the wrong wavelength. It seemed that each person had something called a wavelength. Yeah, Maria mentioned that. And that there was a great amount of individual variation in people's ability to perceive the witch. Yeah, and Maria's wavelength is great, and I guess yours is too. And the reason why we get to see Beatrice now is because your wavelength is great. But in episode 1 we never got to see her because it's from Battler's perspective, and Battler has terrible wavelength. One of the worst wavelengths ever, according to Maria. Terrible. Only Shannon and Kanon could interact with her enough to exchange words like this. Yeah, even Kanon could see her, right. So when Mario was seeing her back when they were in the kitchen episode 1, could Genji, Kanon, who else was there? Nanjo and I think Kumasawa, could they see Beatrice back then? And I didn't see her because I just have terrible wavelength. There were a few people who could sense her presence, but most people couldn't even feel that much. Oh, you say most people couldn't feel that much. I see. So maybe Battler isn't that rare after all, and most people are just like Battler and don't really know she's even there. From what Beatrice said, Cross and his wife in particular had zero magical talent. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, interesting. Cross and Natsu. So even Battler also has zero magical talent, according to Maria. And no matter how much she followed them around, they would never notice her. I see. And Battler just sucks too as well. You guys, I can't speak. We know. Alright. Previously, when Shannon had messed up and Natsu had gotten really mad at her, Beatrice had started playing around, hitting Natsu in the head with her pipe. I can just imagine that. Indeed, Natsu seems completely oblivious. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, whoa! Wait! You're not. Wait! But Shannon watching that had burst. Wait! But Shannon watching that had burst out laughing without thinking and had gotten scolded even more? Wait! Oh! I just had a realization. Nazi's freaking headaches! No freaking way! No way that's the reason! It makes sense. With her pipe! Oh! What? Dude! Nazi's headaches! I just had a voice crack there. Oh. But no! Let me think. What about all the times she had a headache? Yeah! Because, okay, I'm thinking about every time she's had a headache until now. Every time Nazi's had a headache. Right? Has it always been after either she disrespected Beatrice or something? Right! For example, in the family, when they're talking about business, right? Nazi just went, oh yeah, the witch doesn't exist, the gold doesn't exist. No. And then she started getting a big headache. I'm guessing at that time, then Beatrice just went, boink. Shut up. I know you can't see me, but you need to shut up. Just banged her head. Oh! Yeah, and then, yeah, I guess after bullying Shannon too in episode 1, she must have just done it there too, because then she got a headache. When else did she get a headache though? She got a headache multiple times. Of course, the family meeting, we can assume why she got a headache there. But didn't she get a headache also after getting the gun? Oh yeah, because she didn't believe in a 19th person. Right? She didn't believe a 19th person existed. She had a gun, holding a gun like, the culprit she's probably one of us, right? So she's going like that. And Beatrice is probably just bonking her head going, it's me, I'm a 19th person, I'm the witch. That is so believable too. Oh, and that's why she's been getting headaches. That's crazy. That's actually blown my mind. I went past that sentence as if it was just funny. She hit her head. But now I've had that realization. Oh. Okay. Alright, man, okay, that adds up. But it adds up. That's what I like. It adds up. It makes sense. Okay. I could be wrong, of course. I could just be, just having a good thought, but didn't quite hit the mark. It's not bad. She just Natsu could just naturally get a lot of headaches. She could just have a migraine or something, or just a problem with her head or something that causes that. But yeah.
なら親方様だったらどうでしょうか。
This is now I'm interested. What are they on about now?
魔法の研究とかをなさっているそうですし、きっとベアトリーチェ様のお姿にも気づいてくださると思います。
He must have noticed her because he's seen her. He's seen her. Because he wanted to see her smile one last time. That was his whole thing. Beatrice, show me your smile one last time. That was his whole thing. But maybe she tried, and he just had, after he grew older, his wavelength just got worse and never got to see her smile ever again. But he must have seen her at one point because he saw her smile and she granted him the gold. So it has to have happened.
金蔵も同じよ。
He also has terrible wavelength.
あれにも気の毒なくらいに魔
What?
法の才能がない。
No one. Isn't that what Maria said about? Isn't that what Maria said about Battler? Too?
血だな。
It's the blood. Oh, so it runs in the blood. Battler also has terrible magical talent because the blood of Kinzo runs in him.
同情に値するほど才能がない。
Wow. Wow. So how did he become a bread man then? How did you manage to give him the... Wow. Lucky Kinzo. So maybe Beatrice was like, wow, this guy's talent is so trash. I'm gonna give him something. He deserves something. He deserves some luck in his life. As soon as they started talking about Kinzo, it felt like the atmosphere around Beatrice changed. Oh, interesting. She had spoken about Cross and the rest's lack of magic as though she looked down on them, but she spoke of Kinzo in a different way. Yeah! I'm not gonna say they were lovers, because, people in episode 1 were theorizing that she was his mistress and all, we know that, but as if she has something going for Kinzo. Interesting, as if the relationship is special or in some way. Anyone connected to the Ishiromiya family would know about Kinzo's legend of the gold. According to the legend, Kinzo had summoned the witch Beatrice and had been conferred the gold, yep. In short, that implied she had some kind of relationship with Kinzo.
だからあれは
Her face.
才能のひとかけらもないくせに至ったのだ。
That face is, she seems just kind of distraught.
狂ったように独学を重ね、魔術師の域にまで達した。
Oh, I respect that. Hard work gets you anywhere, see? Doesn't matter how bad you are, hard works. Hard work, being hardworking works, you know?
それはとてもすごいことなんですね。
Yeah, in that sense, actually, Kinzo's inspirational.
うん。
Oh, yeah, again. Her voice, too, with her smile, it's like she's actually proud of Kinzo, in a way. Oh, I want to see more of their relationship now. Because her face and everything. Oh, now I want to see. Now I'm more interested in the relationship than ever. The witch who usually looked down on people was unexpectedly praising someone. I know, it's like... It's a completely different aura coming from her now. But I like it! I want to see more of this Beatrice. While she lambasted Kinzo, calling him talentless, she praised his efforts.
そして親方様は魔法の力でベアトリーチェ様を呼び出した。
With the power of magic.
うん。
Her face changed a bit, but we'll take it, we'll take it.
まあ、召喚に応えたのは気まぐれだ。
On a whim. How did he know you existed to begin with, though?
魔法を否定して久しいこのご時世に才能のかけらもない者が必死にやっているのでな。少しからかってやろうと思ったのがわらわの運の尽きよ。
You see? Okay. The words "just my luck" showed that this had been a disaster for her. I agree, but in what way? Why is this such a disaster that she found them? Shannon hesitated over whether it would be alright to encourage her to continue, but Beatrice continued on her own, ignoring Shannon. Okay, that's good, because I really wanted to hear what will happen next.
一応書式もルールも揃っていた。いくつかの作法が混在していたが、まあその熱意に免じ寛大に契約に応じてやったのだ。そしてわらわは山なす黄金を与えてやった。
I gave him a mountain of gold. Okay.
そしてお館様はその黄金を使って事業を成功させ、今日の財を成すのですね。
Okay, I see.
うん。魔法の才能はからっきしだが、詳細と莫細はあったようだな。いや、理不尽なる賭けに全て落とす勇気と狂気ゆえにか。狂気は時に魔力に通ずる。なるほど。その点から見れば、金蔵に魔法の才能が全くなかったとは言い切れんか。
Madness sometimes brings about magic. Shannon felt like she was daydreaming. Well, everyone in the Shiromiya family knew of the story that Kinzo had delved into sorcery, summoned a witch, and been given gold. In actuality, it was all rambling that no one believed in. And now, the witch herself was telling her that it was true. Shannon felt a little flustered at this insane secret that only she knew. Yeah.
そして莫大な財産を得た金蔵は人の世で手に入れることのできるすべての夢を叶えきった。そして最後に世界の真理を求めたのだ。
Which, according to you, is love, right? Did he manage to find love?
世界の真理？
Oh, come on, Shannon. She told you. Remember a couple months ago, however long ago you first met her? She told you it was love.
世界を構成する
Yeah, it makes up.
一なる元素。
Love! We know this. Love.
人の世で得られるすべてを満たした金蔵は人が求める最後の欲望としてそれを欲したのだ。
He achieved everything one could obtain in the human world. Did he manage to get it in the end? If not, that would be sad. A single element. She felt like she had heard the witch say those words before. Of course you have. It's been months ago for you, so it's fair, but it's only been a bit for me, so I remember it very well. Although, considering the fact that you had a meeting with a witch, a literal witch, I'm shocked that you don't remember it. I feel like I'd remember her every word or every sentence, every day and night. Day and night. I'd be sitting, you know, just repeating the words, writing them down and everything, just to remember the words she said. I mean, I'm literally talking to a witch, okay? I'm bringing a notebook with me everywhere I go, just to make sure I can write real quick everything she's saying, like, you know, just so I can read it all again. I mean, the words of an you know, a literal reality-breaking being. I feel like are sacred words. You want to write that down. You want to make sure that's saved. You know, copy paste. You know, can't just be forgetting. You know, words from the president of the country, whatever, right? The prime minister, whatever. Words from a literal being that can alter fate. I'm writing that down and making sure I remember though. You know, those words never go away. All right, right? Like Bible style. I don't understand with the Bible why it was split up, why so many different people split it up to write it. I don't know why right away people didn't just go, oh, there's Jesus. Write everything Jesus is saying right now, every single sentence, down to the T, down to the dot, down to the action, everything. I don't get it, like, bro. If I was there, and I saw Jesus just pop you know, and come back to life and all that, dude, I'm doing it. If I was one of the 12 Forgot what it was called. But if I was there, I'd have a notebook, just write everything down. Only problem is if, you know, because at the time there were a lot of people who didn't know how to read and write, right? That was actually considered a rarity and all. That's the only problem, right? But I would try to you know, try to put in the effort to learn how to read and write, and then immediately just like, write everything Jesus says. Write it down. Write it down. These are sacred words of a being out of this world. Okay, you need, those are words you gotta remember. Okay, you gotta treasure those words the same way you treasure this brooch, the brooch that she got from Beatrice. You know, I think you should have the same mindset. All right. Those are holy words, literally holy words, okay? Alright? I mean, I guess if you can't read and write, the best thing you can do is similar to how Islam does it, which I think is really cool, where they will, you do, like, you chant the words so that you remember them, right? You chant them in a holy way, and it's really beautiful, and you can remember all the sentences and all the words. You can say them over and over out loud, right? And have everyone learn it. Even children will learn it. I think that's great. I think that's great. But just as long as you remember the holy words, or have them somewhere safe put, right? That's big. That's big. I've noticed that I've done a lot of comparisons to religion here in this visual novel, but I think that's kind of hard not to, isn't it? I think it's kind of hard not to just compare or do comparisons to religion. I feel like in this, you know, when you have witches going on with superpowers, okay, you gotta bring, you gotta, you know, the religious themes are there. Has to be brought up, even though it's not the same. And like the visual novel said itself, this is a work of fiction. Nothing that's happened here is supposed to reflect real life. Umineko said it himself. Like, if you do not agree with those rules or with that sentiment, then don't play this visual novel. They literally told me that, and I agree with those, which is why I'm reading this right now. But yeah, all right. Waving her hand, saying, "Alright." When Beatrice saw Shannon trying to remember what that was, she smiled awkwardly, waving her hand and saying there was no need to remember. Wow, there is need to remember.
わらわも金蔵を少し見くびっていた。まさかあれほどの力を見せるとは思わなかったのでな。
You display such power. I can't believe it. Well,
おかげでこのざまだ。
I'm in the state? What do you mean by that? What state? What do you mean?
茶飲み友達もなく。
What?
この島にもう何十年も縫い止められて。
What? Oh! Wait. That's. Oh my god.
誰に話しかけようとも声は届かず。
No!
どこへ行くこともできない。
No! No freaking way! I see now. But that. Still, Beatrice that does not justify the massacres. But that does not justify the massacre. But wow.
なんとも退屈な数十年だったことよ。
Such boring decades. What? Oh no. Without even a friend to drink tea with? Man, this is now I feel bad for me. What the, how are you gonna make me feel? No freaking way. After episode 1 and that tea party, no way did I think that so early on. We're literally on chapter 2 of this of episode 2. No way did I think it was ever possible to make me feel just a slight sympathy for Beatrice. Not gonna lie, just I'm still not okay. But like, what is that? Nah. Why am I sympathizing with her now? Come on now. What the frick is this? So she made a deal with Kinzo, and that deal is trapped her. That's crazy. That is crazy. How bad do I feel? I mean, that's decades. For a witch life, that's not a lot, okay? But it's still decades, okay? I mean, it's still decades, right? Time does not work differently in her head, right? She feels decades just like everyone else, just like I feel decades, right? Okay. And now, yeah, it's been about what, 3 decades now, 4 decades since this island, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't know where I came up with that number, but I'm pretty sure it was around 4 decades because of the timeline stuff that was explained in episode 1. I managed to clock that it was about 3 to 4 I think, you know how it was? It was probably the ages of the siblings and Kinzo. I managed to wrap it all together for it to make sense. Because Kinzo, I don't really know how I did it though, fully. There must have been other, yeah, no, when we learned about Kinzo's past, it must have gone like 1923 or something. Now, how old is Kinzo? That would mean, no, that would mean he's 80 or 90 years old by now. That doesn't make sense. Kinzo looks more like he's about 70, right? He might be 80. But, and it's 1986 or ish about now, 1980s right now. Mid 1980s. Okay? So, if Kinzo is 70, he was born in let's say 1915 then, right? And for some reason, I feel like, yeah, because it was now I know why. Because Kinzo is about, what, 70 to 80 years old. And he prospered after the World War II. They mentioned it was after the war he prospered. And also, I believe Genji mentioned that he started working for Kinzo not long after the World War II. It was like 1950s or something. So I assume 1950s. That was 1940s. And it would make sense if Kinzo was born, let's say, 1915, like I just said, and he's 71 years old now, 1956, right? So let's see, because then he was born in 1915. By World War II, by the end of World War II, he'd be exactly 30 years old, which adds up. It adds up. He gained his riches, became this big man, bread man. But when did he have his children, though? Because he's 70 years old now. That means there's a bunch of assumptions going on with me right now. Him being 70 years old is probably inaccurate. Him being born in 1950, it's probably all inaccurate. Excuse me. So then, if he's 70 now, and in 1940 he was about 30. That means Kraus has to be about 40 years old. He's the oldest son. Which means Rosa, let's say she's in her late-ish 20s. That could work. No, that could work. Because then Jessica's, what, 18 years old? That could work. You know. Only problem having that is, then Nazi said that she struggled giving birth to Jessica. Nazi said, yeah, she struggled to give birth to Jessica for 10 years after they married, or something like that, right? Something ridiculous like that. Which, if Cross is 40 years old now, and Jessica's 18, Cross would have needed to be 22 when he gave birth to her. And there's no way they struggled since Cross was 12 to give birth. Unless I remember that quote wrong. But I remember Nazi saying something like, she struggled for many, many, many years. Right? Almost like, maybe it was 5 years. Maybe not 10 years. It might have been 5 years. 3 years? Was it 3 years? Nah! Because then, it's not impossible that Kinzo's like 77 though. He's like 77, and maybe Cross is reaching 50, because then Nazi's reaching 50, and Eva's older than Nazi by 3 years. That could add up, right? And yeah, you know what? It adds up, it adds up. Okay, roughly. Let's keep going. We don't have time to think about that too much. But several decades. She's been here since after the war, so 1950s. It's been about 3 decades. Ish. Roughly. It's a good estimate. Right? I think we can all agree that's a good estimate. So 1986 now, or at least closing in on 1986. We don't know the exact year. Wait a minute. It doesn't say. I was gonna say, am I an idiot? I swear he told us the year right here, at least in episode 1. But it's not telling us now. I was like, oh my god, I could just be an idiot and they told me the year, but they don't. Damn it. Alright. So we don't know. It's either 1986 or we might just be closing in on 1986. Could be 1984, right? Could be 1985. We don't know. But we do know, since Battler has visited them 6 years ago from 1986, that was 1980. So it has to be between 1980 and 1986. So 1984 and 1985 are both good estimates for the years, right? And Jessica looks like her adult version, her adult self. Although that could just be a visual novel thing. You guys know how visual novels, maybe they didn't bother making a slightly younger sprite of her, which makes sense as well. So maybe it could be 1981, maybe last time Battler came to the island was a year ago. Who knows? But nah, the fact that they said George is reaching his adult age and that, I'm willing to bet it's more about 19. I don't think it's any earlier than 1983. I doubt it's any earlier than that, but it could be. I think 1984/1985, maybe 1986 itself would be a good guess about where we're at right now. But it's definitely before the murders, so it's definitely before October 10th to 12th, 1986. That much I think we can say, unless this visual is gonna bamboozle me with the events that have happened. Alright, such boring decades. Right, this all started me feeling bad for Beatrice. God damn it. And because she's been stuck here because she decided to help Kinzo. Damn. And that makes sense too now that she wanted Shannon to break the mirror because some demons were troubling her. But it seems even breaking the mirror won't help. Literally, this story with the gold has to end, seems like, for her to be able to escape this island. That sucks. And she loves black tea too. He can't drink tea with anyone. Such boring decades, she says. So, her talk with Berncastle, I interpret that as something that must have happened after she broke free, right? After she broke free from the shackles of being stuck on this island, she got to meet Berncastle again after a long time, and they had a whole talk with each other. Maybe. Although we haven't seen Berncastle since, and no mention of her whatsoever, so we'll see. As she laughed in self-derision, she tapped her teacup with her finger. It made the clear sound of porcelain. Shannon didn't know whether the word self-derision was really an accurate expression to describe the look on the witch's face. I don't know either, because, all I'm seeing is this face, and I don't really know. I can't help you there. But, yeah, hey, I sympathize just like the tiniest bit with her, but I sympathize 5% with her. I'll give you that. I don't listen. I'm still no kissing toes is gonna happen anytime soon. Okay. All right. None of that. Shannon didn't understand everything, but she could more or less figure out the situation. I can too. Yeah. Even though I don't understand everything, I can more or less figure out the situation. Same. We're together on that one, Shannon. And it was surely a topic that she should not press the witch on lightly, unless the witch started talking about it herself. That's a wise idea. That's wise. To sum up everything she had said up until now, Beatrice, who had been summoned by Kinzo's magic, could not leave this island for some reason. And she had lost her power and her form, living her days in boredom. Well, she can turn into butterflies, that's good for her. During that time, her words had reached Shannon, who never forgot to strongly respect the witch. And she had made Shannon help her to regain her power, even if only a little bit of it. Right, her power, by having Shannon break the mirror. So then, maybe, what if Beatrice isn't requesting Shannon to help her even more because she feels like she's just giving her selfish errands to do? What about that? Yeah, right. Maybe the witch has feelings in that way, where she goes, "Yeah, but I don't want her to go on the rants that are just troublesome for her. And I know how humans are, so just telling her to do this, it'll be creepy, and she wouldn't wanna. She would hate me then, and I like it and that's why she loves it when people respect her so much. That's why she she likes people that respect her, right? Because all the time people don't respect her and don't appreciate, don't have gratitude towards her. As a result, she had become able to drink tea with Shannon like this. Oh! You're saying she can drink tea
ベ
with...
アトリーチェ様が私に割るように言ったあの鏡は一体何なのですか？
Let's leave this for next part, because we've been at this for a while. But I just want to say one last message regarding Beatrice before we next part we talk about this mirror that Beatrice told her to break and what it was about. What if Shannon broke a mirror? So you're telling me, the reason why Beatrice is even able to talk with Shannon right now with the tea and everything, you're telling me that's because she broke that because Shannon went and broke that mirror, right? Is that the reason? You tell me this Beatrice couldn't have done this if Shannon hadn't decided to do that? Interesting. Very interesting. I guess we'll find out more next part. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out more about something, maybe that regarding that, or maybe something else next part. But for sure, I'm interested now. We're gonna end it there though. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cried. I said when they cried again. God damn it. When they cry. Alright. Next part, we'll keep it going. We're still on the Shannon train. I don't think we're stopping this anytime soon. We're still with Shannon. We're getting to know Shannon real well. We're getting to hang out with her real well. Alright. We're forming a deeper and deeper bond with Shannon's character here the more we go. So let's see what that's gonna lead up to. You know what? Not gonna lie though. Actually not gonna lie. I miss Rosa, guys. I miss. Yeah, you guys know this. I miss Rosa. I wanna see Rosa again. Of course I do. She's not in the island right now, but I want her to be, and I wanna see her again. Maria can come too. I don't mind Maria. I don't hate Maria. But bro, I need Rosa. Alright? But I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm actually not gonna lie. I didn't expect to be saying this right now. I kinda. I mean, kinda. Maybe just a teensy bit. Maybe I kinda miss Battler. I'm not gonna lie. I kinda miss Battler. Like he just gave the good vibes. Battler just gave the good vibes. I want Battler back, you know. Just kinda. Now, don't tell anyone I admitted that, okay? Don't tell anyone I admitted that. But I kinda want Battler back, you know. I could. The thing is, I connected with Battler. I still connect with Battler. I swear I connect with Battler. I don't see myself in him, but like it's more like you know, you know, okay. I kinda want Battler back. I kinda want Battler back. I just tiny bit, just tiny bit, maybe, just maybe. Listen, just maybe. Listen. You know, George. We've seen George a lot. This, you know, and he's been good, right? We've seen Jessica, of course. You know, she's fine. I've nothing against George and Jessica. Okay, nothing against them, right? Shannon, no, you know, Seven Lives Matter. You guys know I'm gonna keep going with that, of course. Shannon Lives Matter. I guess that too, but Seven Lives Matter. and there's also who else did we meet? They started talking about Cross for a second there. That got me interested. For a second, they started talking about Cross, and then they just immediately went off, and they only talked about him regarding the wavelengths. Then they talked about Nazi, and as I guess Beatrice has been giving Nazi her headaches. That alone is a whole mind twist that just happened there, if that's true. But even then, okay. You know, we've seen Nazi. Okay, we've seen Eva. We've seen her do her little Rudy thing. She's just rude to Shannon, but that's classic Eva. Okay, that doesn't make her any better of a person for me. But it's fine. It's Eva. However, I kind of want Battler. I kind of want my Battler back. However, I don't miss Rosa any less. Okay, at least we got plenty of Battler in episode 1 and the Tea Party. We got him real good. So it's fine. I hope Battler stays the protagonist, by the way, because like I said, I have a connection to Battler. If this visual novel is one of those stories where we switch between protagonists, you know, we go from Battler protagonist to Shannon protagonist. Maybe episode 3 is like a, I don't know, Jessica protagonist, whoever it is. Maybe someone else. Maybe I'll take a Rosa protagonist. Just saying. I want my Rosa back. But okay. But if Battler stays the protagonist forever, as I kind of assumed he was for some reason, but the way we haven't been seeing him at all now, I kind of want Battler. I kind of want my Battler back. But Rosa too. You know, I'll take Rosa over Battler right now, because we have plenty of Battler content of episode 1, okay? I want Rosa more. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I want Rosa. I'll be satisfied if Rosa comes back, or if they talk about Rosa or something. I'll be satisfied. I don't need both Rosa and Battler. Just give me something visual. Give me a taste of Rosa, please. You know I want Rosa. But okay. Other than that, so far so good. Episode 2 has been very revealing. I mean, first things first, very witch revealing, okay? I mean, I feel like episode 1, the entire way we were questioning whether the witch existed or not. Episode 2 is witch bazonkas, right? I mean, in the most literal way possible. It's been all about Beatrice witch. So maybe I guess instead of Shannon being the protagonist, maybe Beatrice is the protagonist. Who knows? Maybe Beatrice is the one that's really the protagonist of episode 2, and I just took it wrong. But I don't really know. To be fair, even in episode 1 though, it felt like Beatrice was the protagonist too. It felt like she was just the one the one taking the helm, the lead, the thing. But I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna stop it there. I've been babbling on enough at the end here, so yeah. Thank you guys for the support, of course. We finally hit the 80 number, the 80. Crazy. Next part, we'll keep it going. We're probably not going to see Rosa next part either. I'm laughing, but this really the only pain in my heart right now. If you see Battler soon, I mean, that's probably more likely. It's like Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is on hiatus, and I don't have any hope for it to come back. That's what I feel like right now. Rosa, I don't have any hope for her coming back. It's just, at least give me Battler, you know. At least give me one chapter of Hunter x Hunter. You know, just give. It's like we're never getting Hunter x Hunter back. We're never getting it back. But okay, yeah. I'll see you guys next time for some more Umineko when they cry. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed reading it. I feel like during some outros I forget saying that, when that is the most important part of the outro, I feel like, for me. Other than the piece at the end, the long piece at the end. And that's one I really like to do too, but yeah. More or less kind of developing my own style of outros here. I don't really have my own style of intros. I know in doing Persona 5 Royal, but only Persona 5 Royal specifically, my intro was... Oh yeah, it was... I think it was something on the lines of "Sup boys" or something like that, or "Yo Wait, how was it again? It was like "Hello boys," and the reason why I went boys the entire time was because I named the club. I actually named the club. there's a club in Persona 5 Royal you can name, right? For they're called Phantom Thieves, right? The leading guys, okay? And I call them the Phantom Boys, okay? So to drag the audience and you guys along with me for Persona 5 Royal, every intro I went, "Sup, boys?" Because we're all boys, Phantom Boys. That's what I call them, Phantom Boys instead of Phantom Thieves. Okay, that's basically it. And that's the reason for that. And then I dropped that more or less when I was doing other content because it didn't fit. Although sometimes I accidentally did it during other videos too, and I didn't mean to because I got used to recording Persona 5 Royal after doing 150 videos of it. So I kind of got used to doing it. But I don't really have any special intro for Umineko right now. I'm thinking of some right now, like, uh, seagulls, guy. That doesn't work. Umineko seagulls. Welcome back. Hopefully you're not crying like the Umineko. Yeah, see, it doesn't work. See, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's terrible. It's terrible. Shut up. Don't. I know you're probably cringing at this right now, going, "Okay, I mean, just do the outro and leave." And I get it. I understand. I'll do it right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Next part, of course, more Umineko as always. We'll see the continuation of this discussion between Shannon and Beatrice. Maybe we'll be done with the beach by then. And yeah, I wanna see Rosa again. That's my last wish at the end of this. We'll probably won't see her anytime soon though, unfortunately. But okay, unless we get back to the events of 1986 and Rosa comes for some reason. Well, as in like we go back to those events even though we've already seen those in episode 1. So it's unless we see it from a different perspective, I don't see why we'd go back to those. But at least then we get to see Rosa again. Anyway, I'll end it there. I've been talking for too long. Maybe Rudolph has a better wavelength than Battler, by the way, which is why he knew he was gonna die. Okay, too much theorizing. I need to go. I tried to do this outro and I'm doing a terrible job at it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed reading it. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Alright, y'all. Peace.